Hello and welcome back to Sport of Course Super League Preview. I'm Tom Roche, I'm joined by Sam, and we've only got 4 games to cover this weekend with Huddersfield, Toronto, Wakefield and Hull KR all in the cup. So let's get into it. We'll start at the Cake-On with Hull FC versus Warrington Wolves. Both teams won by a drop goal last week, Hull FC beating Wakefield and Warrington beating Castleford. Sam, which way is this one going?
Yeah, I think it'll be a tight game again. Hull FC, I think they've got more points in them than Warrington at the moment. I think their combination is with Widdop and Austin is still kind of settling in. So I'll go for Hull FC. I don't think there'll be that much in it. Both teams do still need that second consecutive win to get the season going. So I'll go with Hull FC.
I'm going to go for a Warrington win actually. I'm going to go 24-22 to Warrington.
I'm going for 18-8 to Hull FC.
We'll move on to Salford versus Wigan now. Salford sit at the wrong end of the table with their problems, however Wigan at the other end at the top of the table. Sam, which way is this going at the AJ Bell?
Yeah, Wigan. I think they'll have far too much. Jackson Hastings going back to his old club, and I'm sure that'll be emotional for him, but I don't think it'll stop him putting in the performance, because him and Bevan French have been performing really well for Wigan. So I think they'll have a comfortable night. I'm
going to go for Wigan as well. I'm going to go for a 48-16 win to Wigan.
I'll go for 34-12 to Wigan.
We'll move to the south of France now, where the Catalan Dragons versus Leeds Rhinos is set to be played behind closed doors. Catalan and Leeds come into this game both with just 1 loss all season each. Sam?
Yeah, it's going to be a good game, this one. I think obviously a bit of a weird atmosphere, but I think both teams are in good form, as you say, and it should be a really good contest, but it's really hard to call which way it's going to go just because of the weather conditions and the atmosphere. We don't know what kind of part that's going to play in the overall game. So yeah, it'll be interesting definitely. But I think just based on the performances in the last few weeks, I think Leeds might just nick it.
I'm going to go for a 30-22 win to the Leeds Rhinos.
I'm going for 22-20 to Leeds.
We'll move on to the last game of the weekend now, where Castleford Tigers take on St Helens. Cass in decent form so far this season, however Saints yet to replicate last year's success. Sam?
Yeah, it's going to be a really interesting game, just with the form Saints are in. They are struggling a bit the opening few weeks, have lost a few games, and compared to last season they don't really look anywhere near those levels. So it'll be interesting to see how they kind of react to losing last week. Cass, as you say, they also lost, but it really narrow, and they could have won if Richardson had taken one of those chances at goal. So yeah, I think with Cass being at home, they've got a good chance of bouncing back.
I'm going to back Cass. I'm going to go for a 23-16 win to the Tigers.
I'm going with Cass as well. I'm going for a 16-12 win to Cass.
Thanks for joining us this week. I'd like to thank Sam for joining me here.
Nice.
Only 4 games to cover this week, but plenty of excitement to happen. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.